we're going to talk about how to change an athlete's athleticism using the ATG method. So what I've painted a picture here of is how an athlete can go from maybe moderate athleticism to excellent athleticism, or kids who are already excellent to level up, and how we put the numbers in our favor with a year of training ATG. So ATG success occurs through volume of training, long-term consistency, okay? So we have about 20 exercises that can really change an athlete's athleticism. We're gonna start with our lower body exercises. We're gonna cover a 1-week schedule. So the lower body, you're gonna have ATG squats, split squats, tib raises, 2 variations of calf raises, reverse step-ups, Nordics for the hamstrings, hip flexor raises for the hip flexors, and the sled for overall power and strength. 10 lower body exercises on a 3-day program. Doing the program in a week, the athlete will do 695 lower body reps. It's a really good amount in 3 days. And back exercises now, okay? So we have 3 exercises: our seated good morning, our RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, and QLs, which are our quadratus lumborum extensions. We have 3 exercises weekly that they do, total of 320 reps. So about 100 reps per workout. And then we have the upper body, which is a variation of shoulder press, chin-ups, dips, dumbbell chest press, shoulder rotations, pullover, and trap 3 raise. Now you might have an athlete who can't do chin-ups or dips yet. We have modifications so they can still get their reps in, but we regress it to a level where they can do it, okay? A lot of kids aren't ready for chin-ups from the get-go. So we figure out a way for them to get there though, using other exercises, while still getting in all the reps. So for the upper body, we have a total of 7 exercises at a total of 330 reps in a week. Now, in 1 week then, if they train just 3 times a week, which is extremely doable, that'll be 1,345 reps, and that should take a total of 3 hours of training a week. So 3 sessions at 1 hour. Not crazy. I think an athlete could easily commit to that if they can play video games, be on social media, all the other things. They could probably cut out an hour 3 days a week, okay? Now, here's where it gets interesting and where I've seen the athletes change is the kids who have been training with me. I have kids at 7, 8 months now who have done 3 times a week, some of them up to 5 times a week. They're insanely different. I have one kid who is gonna be in 8th grade. When we started, he could barely squat the bar on his back with full range of motion all the way down. And at this point, he's now doing 135 pounds. So he's almost tripled the weight that he could do from the beginning. He's also gone from one of the really slow kids in his grade to being like teased and picked on and being known as a slow kid, to now being the fastest kid on his baseball team and hitting leadoff, okay? But he's been consistent. He's probably at 30, 40,000 reps of these exercises. So if an athlete were to commit to this volume training for 1 year, they would do an estimated 69,740 reps, almost 70,000 reps in 1 year. And that's just with a 3-day-a-week program. I have athletes who do 5 days a week. So if you did 5 days a week, you'd be looking towards 100,000 reps. Now that's like mastery, right? When you do something 10,000 times, you're gonna be close to mastering that movement or exercise or whatever it is in life. And for 1 year, if they did 3 hours a week, that's only 156 hours a year. Nothing crazy. That's something that a kid could commit to. That's like 20 minutes a day, essentially what that would break down to. And so what I'm trying to do is get people to get on a program online where you can get this training in 1 year and see a significant difference. I'm telling you, kids change because we train their feet, their ankles, their knees, their hips, their low back, their shoulders, their elbows. All the places that athletes get injured, we train those extensively so they are super strong. Now, things do happen when you play sports. You can't prevent everything. It's just part of the game. But you can prevent a lot, and when you become more injury preventative, you become more athletic at the same time. Okay, so a more bulletproof body equals more athleticism. And what I want to do is get more kids doing this because it'll just completely change their athleticism and also give them the tools to know how to train for life. Like if you can master these 20 movements, you're set, because you're not gonna have a weak link, because we work everything that's really important when it comes to joint and structural balance. Now, a great byproduct of this is more muscle. Like kids are getting stronger. Kids are getting more beefy in parts of their body where they were weak before. They were skinny and not strong. But you do this for a year, it'll completely change. And so I have it set up now where I have an app. You can get a program. Programs come in 10 to 12 week periods. So they won't be doing the same thing for more than 10 to 12 weeks, but they will be doing different variations of these exercises throughout the year. And the sooner an athlete can get to the kind of higher standards in the exercises, like being able to do ATG squats with body weight, being able to do split squats half body weight, being able to do seated good morning 2/3 body weight, being able to do shoulder press at 50% body weight, and being able to do 5 chin-ups and being able to do 12 dips. When they can do that, they're gonna be freaky athletes. Now, they might start at 1 dip right now. Okay, imagine where they could be in a year. They could easily get to 12 dips in a year, max, if they just added 1 dip per month. So we have to think about athleticism in a bigger piece and then slowly take small steps to cover the ground. So I made this video, hopefully it lights or shares some education for you. And if you're really committed to changing your children's athleticism, and it's not just for sports, it's just for life. This helps to not be in pain and to be able to move better, lift heavier, be stronger. It's only going to help them. And a big part of this is the mental training, like being consistent, showing what hard work does, showing what consistent work does. They go to school for 12 years. Committing to 1 year of training can completely change their life. And obviously with sports, there's scholarships even. So like if you're a good enough athlete, you can get full rides to places, and now we're helping to pay for college as well. So these are the things I want to help with. If you want to learn more about my programs, I have different week-to-week prices on this, month prices, and a year-long price on this. If you're committed and you really want it, this is what you need to be doing, because it will work. The math is in your favor, in your equation, and we are seeing the results over and over again with ATG. So I'm now trying to bring it to kids here in West Michigan. Thank you for listening. Again, shoot me a private message and I will get you on a program or talk further about how to get on one. Thank you.